Cambodia North scams, the willing path toward crime. Recently, a shocking event occurred in the northern region of Cambodia that has drawn significant attention. Numerous scam rings have been rampant in the area, evolving into kidnapping, extortion, and other serious criminal activities. Initially, they primarily engaged in online fraud. However, the members of these scam rings are not ignorant. Most of them are highly educated university graduates with professional skills. Why do these individuals choose to join scam rings? Many might suggest it's because of the lure of high wages. However, the reality is not as simple. They know these rings engage in fraudulent activities, yet they still choose to be part of them. When these individuals are caught, they often adopt the role of victim, trying to avoid responsibility. In reality, these individuals are the true criminals. Their expertise in fields like computer operations and terminal program design is crucial for the scam rings to carry out their activities. Meanwhile, many of the ringleaders may not be familiar with these technical operations but rely on the skilled members to execute the scams. So, how should we understand this society's notions of fairness and unfairness? How should we view the issues of control and counter-control? These individuals willingly choose to be controlled. They knowingly join scam rings despite being aware of the fraudulent nature of their actions for the sake of supposedly high earnings. When you graduate from university with a degree in computer science, you should be aware of the salary level within your industry and be able to assess whether you possess the necessary skills for the job. Typically, a monthly salary of $1,000 is considered quite high, but if someone offers you $5,000, do you genuinely believe you deserve that? Isn't this a self-deceptive mindset? When you're enticed by high wages, you willingly submit to control. Eventually, when things go wrong, you claim to be a victim. But who would believe you? You've willingly chosen this path toward crime, not as a result of being deceived. We need to remain vigilant and recognize these issues to avoid falling into the traps of crime for momentary gains. For these young people who join scam rings, we need to question them. Why knowingly commit such actions? Why abandon your original moral code? Ultimately, their actions not only harm themselves but also bring significant danger to society. The issues related to these scam rings are not confined to a specific region or country but are global concerns. In the context of globalization, criminals can easily cross borders to carry out activities, presenting challenges to international judicial cooperation. To address these issues, governments worldwide must strengthen their cooperation to combat these cross-border criminal activities. At the same time, we must reflect on the role of the education system in preventing crime. Education should not only impart professional knowledge but also cultivate students' moral values and legal awareness. This will enable young people to develop the ability to recognize and reject illegal activities before entering the workforce, thus reducing the likelihood of them joining scam rings. Moreover, the media plays a crucial role in guiding public perception and exposing criminal activities. By highlighting the operations of these scam rings, more people can become aware of their methods and dangers, thereby increasing public vigilance and helping prevent individuals from becoming victims. In light of these issues, we should strengthen the formulation and enforcement of laws to ensure that criminals face appropriate punishment and protect the legitimate rights and interests of victims. This includes providing legal assistance and psychological support to victims, helping them recover from their ordeals and rebuild their lives. Lastly, we must consider the role of support systems within society, including families, communities, and social organizations. Through these networks, we can offer better educational and employment opportunities to potential criminals, helping them find legitimate means of making a living and avoiding a life of crime. How can we better protect young people from the temptations of crime? How can we strengthen international cooperation in the context of globalization to combat these cross-border criminal activities? These are questions worth deep contemplation and discussion by each and every one of us. What measures do you believe we can take to achieve these goals?